Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from me and Mr. Panda as we take a look at some really great display pieces that I actually just picked up for some presents this Christmas Eve that I'd like to share with you guys. So stick around and check them out. What's up guys, Joe R Vintage Pokemon back again to show you guys some really cool Christmas presents that I just picked up. I don't usually ask for Christmas or my birthday or anything like that for Pokemon cards directly because I tend to go after the expensive vintage stuff and I like to keep that close to the vest. I think that's part of the fun is actually chasing after these cards, these sealed items, the theme decks, things like that. So I tend to ask for things that help me to display or store my cards for Christmas, birthdays, things like that. Just one or two items here or there. And I wanted to show you guys a couple items that I just picked up for this Christmas time. And in that box on the opening screen, I actually had these four theme decks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the 2 from Fossil and the 2 from Jungle, the Water Blast, Power Reserve, Bodyguard, and Lockdown theme deck. And you see Charizard bringing up the rear there in the back over there. You'll notice that one of these theme decks has a beautiful case surrounding it. This is the Graded Power theme deck acrylic display case. And I've shown these off before, but I just picked up 5 more of these for Christmas. And they're not too expensive, and it's a beautiful way of storing your theme deck displays. They've got a acrylic outside and a magnetic holster to keep things closed on top. And I think they're really perfect for any collector that is trying to keep these things stored and in perfect pristine condition. One thing I will say is that these theme decks that I picked up actually purchased them from a friend of mine. He got them from a TV infomercial back in 1999. So I know they're super old, but super fresh because he kept them sealed for a long, long time. I think I actually also have that video somewhere on my channel. Maybe I'll link it above. But he picked these up with the tabs on top. And they really don't add anything to the theme deck. They're perfectly sealed. So I'm actually playing around with the idea of cutting these tabs off at the top just so that they are a little bit easier to store in these cases. It won't take away from the fact that this is sealed, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going to go and hang these from their hangers anytime soon. So I think that's something I might actually just go about and do. You can actually still store them in here even with the hangers, but you really got to press them down. So I think I might just cut them. I haven't decided entirely yet. So that was one of those items that I managed to pick up. I can actually show you here in case you wanted to go back to that other channel and see my review of them. But here again for you is what one of these looks like empty. And what you do is you take off the top here. You can see there is a magnet right there to keep it sealed. And you can see it clicks right down into place. And I think these have UV protection as well on them, or at least they're supposed to, which I think is really neat. But that is an awesome Christmas present for anybody that has old Wizards of the Coast theme decks. You could buy those for, I think, about 15 bucks each, or maybe you could buy a group of 5 of them for like 60 something, I believe. Maybe I'll put the prices up, not entirely sure about that. But you could check out Graded Power because they have some really great acrylic theme deck displays for a fair price. Sorry about that, guys. Just wanted to take a quick pause for a second because I actually left out one of my Christmas presents. One of my favorite ones, too. This is actually from one of my best mates, and he picked this up for me. It's an Ultra Pro side-loading zip folio binder, and these are really cool, and I strongly recommend them for any collector, but they also make really cool gifts, birthday, Christmas, which is why I really wanted to throw this in here into the video, because unlike your ordinary binder, this one has a zipper on it, and it's also side loading. And you know, I got this one back here, which is the classic, and it's top loading too. But for those of you that want to take really extra special care of your cards, I think the Zip Folio is a great way to kind of upgrade the protection that you're giving to your cards. The zipper itself will help to keep the dust out, and these are not that expensive. You'd think that for a small binder like this, you get any binder, like I know even the Dragapult Prime Celebrations box comes with a binder just like the one that we've got over here, and that's $15, and it comes with cards. But these are about, I want to say, somewhere between $25 to $30, and they're side loading, which helps keep dust out and also adds extra protection. There's no binder ring, so you're not going to get binder dents, and it holds quite a few cards as well. And it's just a really, really nice display, especially for something like a small set such as Celebrations, which is exactly what he got it for me to hold, and it's a really awesome present. So thanks a lot to my best bud for picking this up for me, and just another great gift idea for any of you guys out there that would like something for the holidays or for a birthday even. Highly, highly recommend. So the Zip Folio Ultra Pro, they also have quad folios and other different brands that do very similar things, but this one, can't say enough good things about it. Super, super happy to have this added into my way of holding my collections together. Really great for the raw cards. Anyway, back to the video and my last item for us that we got for Christmas this year. Now, my Charizard are in the back over here, and we can take a look at him again. Obviously, I'm not asking for him for Christmas. I picked him up earlier this past year, and he's a very high-grade BGS 9 Charizard. Beautiful card, thick stamp as well. Added it to our collection. And I haven't had a great way of keeping him safe and secure, as they say. I could pick up some BGS sleeves, but this is literally the only BGS card that I actually own. So I wanted to look for a way to store him separate from everything else and put him into a secure facility and things of that nature. But I wanted something to put him in, something that he can call his home. And I think one really great option for that is Pelican cases. And this is actually something really, really easy that anybody can pick up. You could pick up a big suitcase-sized one for a lot of cards, or you could pick up a really small one that would fit one really, really high-value card. And that's what I did here for Mazard, is I picked up this Pelican case for Christmas. And these are really cool because you can customize the inside foam insert. It comes with holes for locks on the left and right-hand side. This here can be turned to allow some air in or out. Helps keep water out to a certain extent. It's water resistant. And you can allow some airflow by loosening the knob there just like that. On the inside, you can see I've already customized this so that my Charizard will fit in there quite nicely. And all we're going to do is take him, and we're going to put him in there. And you want to make it so that this is not super loose inside. You want to place him so that he can squeeze that foam left and right. And just like that, Charizard is sitting in his new home. So those were two gifts that I picked up for Christmas this year. I think they're perfect gifts for any serious collector. This obviously only holds one card. It wouldn't fit two cards if I tried, because the foam only cuts out to about 1 centimeter out from the edges. But you could get a bigger size up if you want to put more cards inside. But this is perfect for one really, really special card, especially if it's one that means a lot to you. It doesn't have to necessarily have a lot of value, but really, really great pair of gifts for any collector. And they don't break the bank, which I think is the cool part, is that, you know, you can ask your significant other, or you can ask a friend or family member to pick these up for you. And I think it's a must-have to have ways to store your valuable graded cards, or your, in the case of theme decks, sealed collection items. So guys, you know we do all vintage cards here all the time. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from me to you. Great gift ideas, I think. So check us out next time for more great vintage Pokemon card content action.